How
Cool.
you doing?
Fabulous, man.
Oh,
I'm
I
telling
love
you,
it.
it's crazy. Crazy change.
Oh, so happy to hear it. So you're
Yeah.
back to work and you're still been great, hey, this last week?
Like zero anxiety for the most part. I can tell when I'm anxious and I just like get up, I stretch, I do whatever. Goes away. I don't even have another second thought. It's crazy how the change just happened. Like,
I'm loving it. That makes me
yeah.
so happy. So I remember I was looking at my notes and I thought, or what I had written down was like you had been calling an ambulance like almost weekly, or
Yeah.
what was going on then?
Right. So a friend told me maybe switch your blood pressure medicine because it's a trial and error type deal. And that really irritated me. But the only thing I could do at that point, because I wanted to feel better, was accept it. And I was then put on to another blood pressure medicine, which just gave me crazy sensations, feelings. The anxiety just kicked in like crazy, which I know what it is now. At that time, I didn't know what it was. It was just freaking me out.
Yeah.
My knees would get super hot. I would get like these break out in these sweats.
Mm.
um, yeah, it was crazy. So I ended up going to the ER a few times because of that. And the ER doctor there, the emergency room physician, had stated that I think you're suffering from anxiety. You're gonna have to maybe seek some therapy and stuff like that. So then I finally reached out, and then that's when I started my therapy.
Okay.
In the process of doing my therapy, here we go with all the other SSRs, I believe they're called. Anything with Pram at the end of it was prescribed to me. Um,
And this is
of
the
course,
anxiety med, SSRI. Yeah.
right. So of course I felt good at the time being, but then later on, once I started doing my own research, because I'm a creature of habit of finding out resources and all that good stuff, I was like, whoa, this is pretty crazy. Never experienced brain zaps in my life until I was on that.
Mm.
And I didn't realize that it changes your whole brain chemistry and your everything. It just changes you completely. So I wanted to get off of it. I couldn't at that time because it just seemed that I kept spiraling. The therapy wasn't kicking in right away. The person I was seeing at that time, I just feel was a little too new
Mm.
and wasn't understanding completely where I was with that. And then started reaching to social media, just seeing what kind of anxiety information was out there and panic disorders.
Okay.
I so happened ran across your page, and I said, well, it shocked me the most because we almost look like twins, just from different countries.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, that's just bizarre to me. I just felt like it was almost a silver lining. I think
Mm.
I just started following you instantly and just checking out your page. And then you had reached out to me. And at that time, I was in the therapy for about 2 to 3 months. And I think I responded with the words, I'm okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you for helping others. If I look out for you, when I need more guidance or what have you, I'll reach out to you.
Yeah.
So I guess about 2 months after that, or even probably less than that, that's when I completely reached out to you. And that's when we set up our intake call. And
Yeah.
that was the whole change for me. I mean, the transformation started at that point.
Beautiful. It makes me so happy. You've gone, it's like I always say it's like you're my favorite client because you put in so much work and it's so amazing to see the shift that you made from when we first met. I remember the first call, it was like I could feel you barely breathing and losing it. And now it's like I wanted to cry that day you told me you went back to work and everyone's celebrating. And it was such a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing it, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like I told you, you're like my angel in disguise. Super
So is there
important.
anything you would share like with someone else that was struggling, kind of that we had done together, or just something that anything that you want to share for someone else that might be struggling and looking for help?
Talk,
Talk.
talk, talk, talk,
Mm.
talk it out. Find somebody. I mean, if I can refer the whole world to you, I would love to do that because of your patience. And I mean, you're just a genuine person and you really care. And I think the main reason why is just because you went through the same thing that a lot of us have gone through and you can relate to it. And that's just a blessing in disguise.